Hello everyone, and welcome back to the RDM English podcast. I'm so happy you're here today. Because we're going to talk about something most people ignore, but it's one of the most powerful skills in communication, the art of listening. Yes, you heard that right. Listening, not speaking. Most English learners focus on talking more, speaking fast, or using new words. But the truth is, good speaking starts with good listening. So, grab your coffee, relax, and let's dive deep into this topic. How to master the art of listening, and why it's the real secret to speaking naturally. Segment 1. Why listening matters. Let's start with a simple question. When was the last time you really listened to someone, without interrupting, without thinking of what to say next? Think about it. Most people listen just to reply. But good listeners? They listen to understand. And that's where true communication happens. When you listen carefully, you catch the tone, the emotion, the accent, the natural rhythm of the language. You start learning not just words, but how people use them. That's how you become fluent. Segment 2. The connection between listening and speaking. Let me share something simple yet powerful. Every baby in the world, whether in New York, Tokyo, or London, learns language the same way. They listen first, for months, before they say even one word. They hear their parents talk, again and again. They pick up the sounds, the patterns, the pauses. And one day, boom, they start speaking naturally. So, if listening came first in our lives, why do we forget that while learning English? If you want to speak like a native speaker, you must listen like one. Segment 3. A little story, Sarah and Mark. Let's meet Sarah and Mark. Sarah and Mark are both learning English. Sarah listens to English podcasts every morning while having breakfast. She doesn't understand every single word, but she focuses on the meaning, the emotion, the flow. Mark, on the other hand, spends all his time memorizing grammar rules and vocabulary lists. He rarely listens to real conversations. After 3 months, Sarah can speak naturally. Her pronunciation is smooth, her sentences sound natural. Mark still struggles to form simple sentences. Why? Because Sarah learned from listening, from real voices, real conversations, real emotion. While Mark only learned the rules, not the rhythm. So remember this. Listening builds your speaking muscle. Segment 4. How to improve your listening skills. Now, let's get practical. Here are a few simple daily steps you can try. Step 1. Listen every day. Make it a routine. 10 minutes in the morning, while walking, or while cooking. Listen to English podcasts, short news, or YouTube channels with natural voices. Step 2. Don't worry about understanding everything. It's okay if you don't understand every word. Just focus on the main idea. Your brain is smart. It slowly connects the missing pieces. Step 3. Repeat what you hear. After listening, try to repeat 1 or 2 sentences. Imitate the accent, the speed, and the tone. That's how your pronunciation becomes natural. Step 4. Write what you hear. Listen to a short clip and write down what you catch. It's a fun way to test your ears. Step 5. Listen to real conversations. Not just textbook audio. Try interviews, vlogs, or dialogues between real people. That's where real English lives. Segment 5. Listening with emotion. Listening isn't just a skill, it's an emotion. When you listen deeply, you connect with the speaker. You start feeling the words, not just hearing them. For example, when someone says, "I'm fine," listen to the tone. Are they really fine? Or are they hiding sadness behind that word? That's emotional listening, the heart of communication. When you bring emotion into listening, you start responding more naturally. Your English becomes real, not robotic. Segment 6. Practical exercise. Alright, let's do a small activity right here. Imagine you're listening to this sentence. "Hey, I finally got the job I wanted." What emotion do you feel? Excitement, right? Now imagine. Greater than, "Yeah, I got the job." Same words. Different tone. Different meaning. That's the power of listening to emotions. If you train your ear for this, you'll never miss the real message behind words again. Segment 7. Common listening mistakes. Many learners make these mistakes. 1. They focus too much on grammar while listening. Don't do that. Listening is not grammar practice, it's rhythm practice. 2. They replay one line again and again trying to catch every word. That kills your motivation. Instead, listen to the whole thing first, then repeat if needed. 3. They choose boring content. Don't listen to something you don't enjoy. Pick topics you love: music, travel, health, motivation, anything that excites you. Remember, fun listening equals faster learning. Segment 8. Real-life practice idea. Here's something simple to try today. Tonight, before sleeping, open YouTube or Spotify and play an English podcast or story. Close your eyes. Don't read subtitles. Just listen. You'll notice something magical. You start understanding more than you think. Do this every night for a week. You'll feel the difference, not just in listening, but in your confidence to speak. Segment 9. Famous example. Let's take an example from real life. Elon Musk once said, "I read and listen more than I speak." Even great leaders know, learning happens through listening. When you listen carefully, you understand people, you build trust, and you speak with clarity. Segment 10. Wrap up and motivation. So let's recap. To speak better English, start by listening better. Listen daily. Listen with emotion. Listen for rhythm, not just words. When you listen, you don't just learn, you feel the language. And once you feel it, speaking becomes effortless. So from today, make a small promise to yourself. 10 minutes of English listening every day. That's it. Because every great speaker was once a great listener. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode, The Art of Listening, Understanding Before Speaking. If you enjoyed this, follow RDM English Podcast for more inspiring episodes every week. Remember, listen more, speak better, and shine brighter. This is your host signing off. Take care and keep growing.